Dave and Jay versus the world.
Nice.
Oh, my fault. I thought.
Fuck. And we're back. Happy 4th of July.
Happy 4th of July.
This is DJ VW episode 4.
That's right, episode 4.
I was practicing that all morning.
Were you really?
Yeah, I was.
Well, happy birthday to America.
Yeah, bro.
Beautiful America.
Sweet America.
America. Sweet America.
So, how was your 4th of July?
Well, I do want to get into... You gave me some fireworks, which was nice, and I really appreciate. That was really cool.
That's because I care.
It was nice.
You're welcome.
Now ask
You
me
didn't
how they
say
were.
Thank you.
Now ask me how they were.
Well, how were they?
I don't fucking know, Jay.
Didn't work?
So, I was excited about it. My son was excited about it. Now, this is not to throw shade because...
Now, you're throwing some pretty heavy shade right now because I feel like you're about to tell me I fucked up the end of your 4th of July.
Well, that's a good way to sum it up, Jay. That's a nice way to just wrap it up there. But what happened was my boy, very excited for several days. Now, that is also to say that had you not given me any, there would have been none.
It's true.
But we come over, we get these. Somebody gave them to you?
Yeah, one of my customers gave them to me. I gave him, $1.20 for his stuff, and then he was like, "Here you go, bro." Came out, had $80 on the top of the pack. I was like, okay, well, somebody's gonna get this because I don't want to fire these off. Because,
why didn't you want to fire him?
Well, because everything will burn down in the back because it's
just
dry.
Dead.
Everything is just dry and dead, and there's trees. So
yeah,
I wasn't about to risk that. And then we went to Stephanie's aunt's, which was lovely for 4th of July, and there's a lot of trees there too. So you gotta really be careful with those things. I don't want to be the asshole that burned down the house on 4th of July.
Yeah, they were definitely the type that launched. So I don't know. Now, I'm no rat, and snitches do get stitches. Okay. But I do hear that those types of fireworks aren't necessarily the kind that you should launch in our great state of New Jersey. But that being said, you were nice enough to give them to me. That was very nice. You could have just sat on them.
Yeah, we're friends.
I was very excited. Now, I don't like when you put me in order of friends. I don't know if I have 9 friends. Keep talking.
You're going to go to 10 real quick.
You're kind of showing off because I don't even know if I have 9 friends. Now,
according to our Instagram page, I have at least 160.
160. I've got about...
Thank you, guys.
About 4 in real life and then
the rest are bots.
11 on the internet. Now, so... I find a place. Me and my buddy, we leave his apartment and we have to go scouting for where we're going to do this. I find a good spot and they go, "We're going to stand at a distance. You light them off and then you run to us." I say, "Okay, cool." So I bring this big box, by the way. Phantom?
Yeah.
Big box.
Yep.
25 is what it says. It launches 25 projectiles into the air. I looked for...
That's a show right there,
That's a hell of a show. And I kind of thought that I would help to wrap up the night. You know what I mean? I was like, I'm going to save this for later on.
Yep.
I looked on the box for how far you were supposed to be away from the shit, by the way. It doesn't fucking say. So I'm like, all right, cool.
Oh, it's not going to give those kind of
things are fast and loose in Pennsylvania. They don't give a fuck. You could buy a shotgun at a yard sale in Pennsylvania, and that's a fact. Now, I hop this fence into this little gated area where everything is away from trees and cars and people. I light it, and I hop the fence. Jay? Don't... What?
Oh, this?
What the fuck is that?
This is the Dave is talking too long thing.
No. What is that? Can I see that? Can I fucking... What is that? Let me see that.
This is from Taboo. We got some feedback about the last podcast.
No.
And once you start talking too much, you're going to get
what is it saying? Is it saying,
Yeah,
I'm going to fucking smash that thing. That disrespectful little piece of tech. I'm going to smash it.
Nope.
With a
Don't. No.
Stop. You're going to stop interrupting me now.
All right, let's finish the story.
Okay, I'm going to... you fucking... Now, I light it.
Okay.
I run.
Okay.
Jay, I'm telling you. 10 fucking seconds. Now it's got 25 projectiles. I hear... Goosh.
Okay.
Goosh. And I'm like, okay, that's 2. I got 23 more. I turn around. It's
Dead.
It's done.
Ah, shit.
It's done, Jay.
Well, it's free fireworks, bro. That's like somebody giving you free weed. It might get you high. It might just give you a headache.
It might just give you a headache.
You don't fucking know.
And that we've all run into that issue. Now,
been there, man.
I was bummed out. I have to admit, I'm very much like a child. The wind was taken out of my sails, and I was kind of sad because I never even got to turn around to see it. And it
so
took me.
You just ran and then pop, and then you turned around in excitement,
and it was done,
and just nothing.
And my wife said, she goes, "Well, baby, it was the loudest, and it was the biggest around." So there's that, and I was
talking about your dick.
She's talking about my dick. It's the loud. Every time I bust it out, it shrieks.
Oh, here we go.
It's a medic.
No, you're going too long.
Let me see this. What is it? Can
I can't let you see this
because I'm gonna fucking
because
throw
this
it.
is for you.
Flip it over. What is it? It's just a I thought it was a duck.
Nope. It's just a
You can see why.
So when these stories start going 8 minutes deep, that's for the fans. I got you guys.
No, don't fucking. I don't want
Just
any
let
more
you know,
feedback.
I'm with you.
About the length of my stories.
Or the length of my dick.
Yeah, the length of my dick. I want feedback about my dick, not about my stories. Now, so it did take the wind out of my sails, and to be perfectly honest, I wrapped it up after that, and I left my buddy's house because I didn't have any more.
Yeah.
I was just
saw
done.
your friends. Couple pictures of them.
Yeah, they're good people. Now you watch your mouth. You're gonna watch. You're gonna shut your mouth.
You're the coolest guy that you know. I would imagine.
I know 9 people, and yes, I am the coolest guy.
But how do you? When you're like
what?
The coolest?
But be careful now.
Best looking dude.
Okay.
And then you come hang out with me.
Right. And I'm still doing well. Still doing well.
You're barely gonna take bronze when you hang out with me and my brother.
Now listen, right now, your brother's a stud. He is a stud. He's out there right now. He's putting in trail time on the Middlesex Greenway. He's putting in miles.
There he is. He's clocking them.
I'll admit,
he's a thoroughbred.
I don't know a lot of people.
Boy's pretty.
That put in a lot of miles. I said it. All right, myself don't really put in miles.
No, you just eat meat and
eat a lot of meat.
Shit your pants.
I've not shit my pants now.
Starve yourself.
These stories
and
that I've been telling.
And then you make your son watch.
No.
Which I'm almost positive is illegal.
I tell him to face the corner. I don't even like. I fucked my son up because when he goes pee, I was so. I don't want to scar him at all, and I think I'm overly cautious, and I may have fucked the kid up a little bit in that way.
Yeah.
So when I was showing him how to pee, I didn't want. You're gonna.
I just feel like this is gonna go a little long.
It's very quick. All right. Now.
Okay.
No. Listen to me. All right. Now my son, I didn't want when he was pissing. I didn't want to shake it for him. So I started slapping his stomach.
Just shake his whole
just
fucking
shaking
body.
his whole body. Now my little boy, when he goes pee, when he's done,
like a duck getting water off his back.
No, he just slaps his old belly.
It's a good old belly slap.
And that's how he's done
Get the piss out.
So he's going to run into some issues when he grows up.
It's going to be weird his first day at school.
Well, when he's outside with his friends and he ends up, pissing on a tree, as we all do.
Amen.
His boy's going to go, hey, man, how come every time you piss, you slap your belly? And he's going to go, what the fuck do you, why don't you slap your belly?
Yep.
So I sometimes you can overcorrect.
So
and you can fuck things up.
You had a pretty good 4th of July with some friends.
Good friends. Now, I want to wrap it up so that we can hear your story.
Oh my God, mine.
Well, let me.
Amazing.
We did some stuff with the kids.
Yeah.
Inflatable pool.
Yeah,
I made the ribs again that you had the other day.
I know.
I cooked them a little bit better.
I saw you also slow dancing with your son in the pool.
That was nice.
That's a lovely moment.
Kitchen sink ribs. If anybody's interested, you rub them in Dijon, onion powder, garlic powder.
Nobody's interested.
Onion powder.
Nobody's interested.
Onion powder, garlic powder, Italian seasoning, Lowry's seasoned salt.
You gotta have the Lowry's.
And minced onion, and maybe there's some other shit, crushed black pepper. But you let them marinate in that. It's not really marinating. Overnight, you bake them low and slow. You finish them on the grill. All in all, a good time. Drank a bit of Hennessy and some Corona.
Damn, that sounds like some shit I would drink when I was 18. Some Hennessy and Corona.
I don't know why I got Hennessy and Corona because I had 2 Coronas and I put Hennessy on ice.
Yeah.
And that's it. I don't know why I buy.
One time when we were kids, I tried fooling my dad's friend, and I told him that the Corona I had in brown bag was pineapple soda. And I thought I was going to get away with it because he was Portuguese and didn't speak very good English.
They know
and
what-
he's like, no. And I'm like, no, it's pineapple soda. He's like, no, it's not. Because he saw the neck and he's like, let me see the rest. And I pull it out. He's like, get the fuck out of my house.
Inca Cola. Inca Cola.
Yeah, it was an Inca Cola.
The
yellow.
The pineapple soda.
It's delicious. That's champagne.
How was your
I had
your 4th?
a fucking blast, dude. We got into a real serious game of washer toss. If you've never played that game, it's so fun. It's a box, and then there's like a cup like that, except with the bottom cut out. Mm-hmm. And you got like these
like a mug,
like clay, yeah, but it's in the center of a box that's like a little bit bigger than this book, and then you put the cup there. So there's ways to score. So you could throw it like inside here, or you could get it inside like a cup,
almost
right?
like horseshoes.
It's reminiscent to like cornhole and horseshoes and stuff like that. So we had a real serious game going. I mean, like, we started really dialing it in, like the family,
right?
And I mean, Stephanie, her brother, was just bang, 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 just doing work.
They were landing and they were sinking them.
Oh, he was killing it, dude. And I'm like doing like the play-by-play, shoot her up,
Okay.
So it was a good time,
Getting
man.
involved.
Oh, dude, the food was crazy.
What'd you guys eat?
So good.
What'd you guys eat?
It was like the cold stuff came out, and it was like the couscous salad with the pasta salad, but a Mediterranean style. And then they did like eggplant. Oh, my mouth is fucking watering. They did like eggplant and like zucchini on the grill, and then they covered it in like pesto.
Okay,
bro, I had to get 2 servings of carbs. You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
you went hard on the carbs.
So then the proteins start coming out. So here comes hot dogs, hamburgers.
And by this time, you're a little full already.
I was a lot full already.
You were a lot full, but you made room.
I just packed it down. I didn't give a shit. There was a couple times where I burped, where I was like, it's coming up.
Swallow that.
It's coming up. It was a real good time, man. Like,
sounds nice.
It's always nice, like, when we just, have a good family day and nobody argues.
Yeah.
Because like
you're very argumentative.
Well, my family was very dysfunctional growing up. Somebody was getting punched in the face or the police were coming.
Okay. All right. And now you've boiled it down to just arguing.
Yeah, but, there's some shit that pops off and stuff like that. Okay. So I'm like, even normal families, it gets aggressive at the holidays sometimes. Well, yeah. But yeah, it was we had a great time, man. I love her family. It
sounds very nice.
Dude, we had a good time. That fucking washer toss game got serious, dude.
You guys played for a while?
Like, oh, dude, we're out there
going
for
hard.
About 2 hours.
Throwing money down?
I wanted to.
You wanted to.
Daddy wanted to gamble a little bit.
Make some money.
I got money
America's
to throw
birthday.
around.
Got to line those pots.
Well,
you know? Yeah, I don't like
you got money to throw around? You don't.
Not anymore. All right?
No,
which reminds me.
Sorry, you don't got that money.
You're gonna stop. You're gonna stop that. Number one. Number two. You're gonna stop buying stuff for this podcast because Daddy is broke as fuck, man. Okay, I just furnished an entire apartment.
Well, this is a bad time to tell you, but I was thinking about getting a 4K camcorder for a second shot.
This is a beautiful.
But we get something over there as well, so they could bing. We got the
kind of the way
angles.
So it cuts back and forth.
That's a lot of multiple angles.
That's a lot of heavy editing that your boy doesn't necessarily know how to do.
I don't do it, so exactly. It's okay for me.
No. Just throwing money around.
I'll tell
constantly.
I'll tell you what though. Your boy got this thing recording today, the audio. Thanks because Matt came over the other day and I wrote everything down. And shout out to Audacity because it's a pretty simple program to use. Oh, also
this should be recording, right?
Yeah, it's recording.
Yeah, pretty sure.
And if not, we're not doing this again.
And this is it. This is the last episode.
Don't care.
Oh, you mean we're not starting over again?
We're not doing that again. Last week I wanted to choke you out.
You're so grumpy.
So grumpy.
You're so grumpy. I watched you go over there, fiddle with the camera for about 15 seconds, and then I could see the disdain on your face. I could feel your energy.
It made for good entertainment for the people because, like, I was up at that point. I was going.
You were awake.
I was hot. So I came in hot.
Yeah, you were very angry.
Yeah,
you're very angry.
But it made for good dynamic because that is our thing. Like Hall and Oates.
I'm
the cooler one, and then you're maybe more like the guitar tech.
Bitching at Oates,
maybe,
and also forcing Oates to spend his hard-earned money. Mm-hmm. I'm trying to save up for another car. I got things that I got to do.
You don't have money for just a car?
No. Oh my God. Well, you got to think about it, right? What's the a month and a half security plus the first month's rent plus thousands of dollars worth of furniture?
Yeah.
Every time I look at my bank account now, I get the shits. I get the shits.
I get the shits
every
baby.
time I look at my bank account. I've actually stopped because it cannot be good for me. I have soiled so many of. Also, went out and bought a lot of nice underwear from Target.
See,
Shit 'em all.
I would think that you would go out and buy like MeUndies, like a $65 pair of underwear.
Dude, I'm gonna be perfectly honest
Without a
with
promo
you.
code, those are some motherfucking expensive underwear.
They are very. I don't like. They're so simple looking.
Yeah.
I don't like. I got a sweat. I got a shiny
What
brow.
are you, nervous guy?
I'm clammy.
Stop. Don't be nervous, bro. These are
I'm
just
very nervous.
The normal people that we talk to on a weekly
No, I
basis.
was just sweating because
208 now. Holla at your boy. Thank you, everybody. For the
Yeah.
love
Oh
and
my
support.
God. That we actually and. The thing about those followers is they're all like real people.
And
nice
they're really
people.
good people. We actually got a chance to like talk with them and stuff like
Yes.
that through DM. They're funny guys, funny ladies.
One of them even offered to eat both of our asses.
Yeah, I don't know if he said that in jest or if he was like, you know, hey, let's make this happen.
It was the first time we talked to him, and now he's clearly our demographic. He's clearly
25
our people
to 35 who eats ass.
who eats ass and is willing to eat our asses.
Yeah.
Came out of the gate pretty hot with that.
Yeah, it was. He's a good dude. I like him though.
I do like him. He's very funny. I don't know if it's the same. Going through, the process of trying to find genuine fans, we've got to kind of go to pages that we think interest us, and then find people who are interested in those pages, and then go and try to communicate with them. And one of the coolest things is you get to see all the different things these people are into. Like we found really cool graphic designers. We found the guy who he takes little Matchbox cars and he repaints them with
Like
such
hyper detailed. Yeah,
such
so
intricacy, rot and rust on the pickup truck beds and all this other cool shit. And now I don't know.
Cool. See, that got me hot last week because
What's that?
You know how I am with that shit. So somebody who's got a legitimate ability, and like has artistic, you know, just can do things, and like you see him and he's only got like 2,500 followers, 3,000.
This did
and
get
a
you
girl
hot.
who does fucking squats in some short shorts and a tube top,
Got a set
and
of
the
cheeks on her.
CrossFit chicks, and you see them in
1.5 million.
straight up, dude. I'm like, I feel bad for those people who have legitimate like ability and they can't get that, you know, that insta push.
Well,
and make that money, that insta money.
There's an overwhelming, there's an admiration for art, and then there is fapping that hijacks your
What's
brain.
that?
Well,
What's fapping? Is that when you play like with like the loose skin in the front of your, when you lose a lot of weight?
I thought you were.
No,
that's
fapping?
flapping.
That's flapping.
That's flapping. Fapping is an age-old art of
invented by the Germans in
no,
1902.
I don't know if the Germans invented it. I'm pretty sure there was a caveman getting down on fapping.
Let's hear this
many
fap.
eons. Now,
Let's hear it.
now don't.
I'm interested.
Have you never? No, I don't. I refuse to.
Here we go.
Gonna get a hammer. Gonna get a hammer, and I'm
Here
gonna
we go.
destroy that thing. That thing, by the way, is from 1996. Why is it
It's
so
taboo.
dirty?
Everybody loves taboo because everybody's got their hands on it, man. You know,
It's all scratched up and dirty. You
It's
guys
got some
a
miles
fucking,
on it.
A lot of board games.
Yeah, bro. That's how we get down. We're a board game family. I don't play video games. I play board games, bro.
Fucking loser. Don't hit the button, okay?
Fucker.
I like it. I've been playing video games with my son.
Yeah.
If anybody remembers the original Kingdom Hearts,
Oh yeah, Kingdom Hearts. Yeah.
it's a good game.
My nephew used to love that game.
Yeah, it's a good game. It's a really good game.
Yeah.
And it's got full of Disney characters and all that other jazz, but I don't know how the fuck you play. I mean, I could get down with some. Well, actually, I don't recognize any of those. I like. What's the one
Your
game?
son always wants to play that Jenga game every time he comes
He doesn't
over. but
want to play
He just
it,
wants
though.
to build it up to fucking
That's
destroy
all. He just
it.
wants to smash it, and he wants to play because you've got the Donkey Kong edition of Jenga, and
true.
you've got a Donkey Kong character and a Mario
you know,
character.
we do okay.
Well, it
and when
also
you do
doesn't-
okay, you could get the nice things like Donkey Kong Jenga.
Donkey Kong Jenga doesn't
Donkey
cost
Kong-
a lot, Jay.
Yeah.
All right,
Where's
it's
your
not-
Donkey Kong Jenga?
I don't fucking have Donkey Kong Jenga.
I don't think you got a Donkey Kong
Because I
Jenga.
have Donkey Kong and fucking Super Mario. I don't need Donkey Kong Jenga.
Well, I do.
Anyway, man, I'm fucking sweating, even though
Yeah, you're a nervous guy.
I'm not a nervous guy.
Relax.
I'm just a sweaty guy. Now there are some things that have happened that I did want to talk about.
Yeah, I was just gonna talk to you, man. Like I've been writing in the journal, like you said, to like keep track of things. But there's shit that happens so fast in a week with how batshit crazy everything is, with like celebrities just shooting themselves in the foot and doing stupid stuff, and then Callan and Shab get fucking coronavirus.
I'm sorry, I fucking forgot about that for a moment. Yeah.
Oh, that was my hot gossip for the week, bro. I was like, fucking this gorilla and this idiot that were talking about like, oh, you can't close down. What about the system? These guys.
It was more or less coronavirus isn't real. Yeah.
And then they probably passed it on to I don't know how many other people.
All the
because
people
they did a live show in
hands.
San Antonio. Yeah, and they're doing meet and greets. At least some of the people that are doing like the comedy venue, like Joey Diaz, I heard is supposed to do some stuff, but he's not doing meet and greets.
Yeah, even Joey Diaz shit on them. I think he went pretty hard in the paint on them. And
he should, because it's not about you, man. When Shaba's like, I feel fine, but like you may. But the thing is, what if you got somebody sick?
Somebody's
that
grandma
wasn't
is
gonna
foaming
be fine.
at the mouth right now.
Yeah, dude, or some like kid who got fucking asthma, some 18-year-old kid who just wanted to see your show and give you a hug, and then skadoosh.
That's on him.
You give him some coronavirus.
Fuck that little kid. That's on him. I'm speaking from the point of view of Shab. Now, it is irresponsible, but it is almost half of our culture is ready for this shit to be over. They're not the only people making those.
Everybody wants to fucking go out, but you got to be careful
when
too, man.
When you go to work and you meet up with these guys, because a lot of your routes, you're going to like auto body shops.
Yeah,
so these
like
are kind of
shops,
like rough and tumble characters who have no time for bullshit.
Yeah.
And I could imagine.
No, they're blue collar guys, man. But the thing is, like, they understand too. It's like, yo, fist bump, elbow. You know what I'm saying? Not a lot of guys are quick to shake the hand.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're
run into them though. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes the guys are like, I don't fucking care.
And what do you do?
Trump,
you
shake
hit him.
my hand.
You hit him
It's
straight in the fucking face. Is that what you do?
Man,
you hit him with the old uppercut?
Yeah, I shake their hand. I'm a pussy.
I've shaken. I'm gonna be perfectly honest. I don't like making people feel bad. I have shaken.
I have that same thing.
It's a problem.
The
I'll
only
sacrifice my own
person
health.
is you. Everybody else, I could just
very clear.
I could shit on you all day. But when anybody else comes to me and they like, I feel bad. Let me, just come here. Tell me all your problems.
Oh, you have empathy?
Yeah.
You have empathy?
And then when you come at me, I'm like, yo, sack the fuck up,
Oh
dude.
my God, bro. It is. Don't reach for that. Don't.
Excuse me.
Reach. I fucking. Don't. I'm going to hope that thing. I'm going to take the fucking batteries out of the thing. I do run into customers that they do want to shake hands. And there's two sides of that. There's maybe three sides of that. One is I kind of feel like, it's okay. The other side of it is I'm too embarrassed not to.
Yeah.
Or not embarrassed, but I'm too. I feel bad. I don't
feel bad. Yeah.
When somebody reaches for a fucking handshake and you go like, "Sorry, my guy," like that. Suddenly now you're like,
you're
on the
an
first
asshole.
step of. There's 7 steps to becoming an enemy. The first one is that type of shit.
Yeah.
Where you go,
That's some serious shit.
Yeah. And so you're kind of. So
in the street, that shit'll get you shot.
It will. I'm too much of a coward to not shit. I'll sacrifice my own health for that. And the other thing is, it kind of feels nice to like
touch people.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
To shake a hand.
I'm a hugger, bro.
Yeah.
You know I love hugging people.
It's crazy. Like
I love bringing it in. Get a gable grip.
Yeah.
On
like
the back.
Real
Give
deep.
them a little squeeze.
Give them the double slap on the back. Yeah, man. It's
And then like if it's a girl, you give her a double slap on the ass. Right. Thanks, Toots. Get out of here. Oh shit. That's it. They're gonna cancel us.
No, you can't cancel us.
They're
We're
gonna
not successful.
cancel us.
You can't cancel people that aren't successful. But I do.
Working up toward it.
I do run into those people, and I do show them some love. I do reciprocate, and so my point is to say that there's a large portion of our society who is done with the shit.
Yeah,
and I'm not saying that's smart. I'm not saying that's smart.
But it's not even over. That's the thing.
That is the
you
thing.
can't just pretend like something is gone away and move on like it never happened. Dude, it's still very much happening right now. Yeah. And then when you have these idiot celebrities that are just... it's like when you have 1.2 million followers, you have a responsibility to not just say stupid shit. Mm-hmm. You got to think before you speak, man, or before you tweet, or before you post. You got to take into account there are 1.2 fucking million people listening to you. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
And like I said, that part of the society that is over this shit, when you're saying that type of thing, when you have 1.2 million followers, you're speaking to them. And you're essentially a mascot for them. You are their champion. You're bringing that message, the thing that they want to hear, because I want to hear. I'm ready for medical experts to get on television and say, it's fucking over, guys. We crushed the curve, we flattened the curve, and we did it. This isn't
a fucking movie, and it's not just going to happen.
And they're not medical experts.
Morgan Freeman comes out like, we invented a cure, and we're okay.
I would listen. Now, I think he married his daughter. So, no. That's an you don't marry. It's his stepdaughter or his adopted daughter. Well, no, that's
Morgan Freeman.
Morgan Freeman, yeah, 100%.
Here we go,
100%.
Yeah, we just lost that demographic of everybody who loves Morgan Freeman,
which is everybody.
Everybody,
I fucking love Morgan Freeman.
It was a great part. He was one of the best parts in Batman.
I saw something that was like every time a puppy dies, Morgan Freeman gets another freckle or something like that. So, all over his face.
He's starting to get that gray wash over his eye too, man.
He's
getting. Oh shit, that's that cataract.
Cataract. There you go. Is it cataracts or cataract?
I don't know. Catarattack.
Cat attack. Hold on.
I noticed when you pulled up the open up the computer there, you got our new X-Men logo.
Yeah. Oh,
that's
dude.
awesome, man.
Trevin.
I love that.
Trevin from Frame of Mind Art. With the fucking the X-Men edit.
It was
really
great,
dope.
man. I really liked it. It got a good a lot of people like that, man.
Okay,
really
so
digging into it.
Here we go. I'm very sorry to segue away from Trevin, but Morgan Freeman had an affair with his step granddaughter. So maybe not the best person to listen to in the health realm, considering social health, mental health. It doesn't seem to be a top priority on his list of shit to worry
when you're
about.
hooking up with your fucking granddaughter.
Your granddaughter. Now it's your step-granddaughter, and maybe there's some rules, and I'm sure there's a subsection on Pornhub for that.
For sure.
But still, in real life, because Pornhub's not real life, you don't...
it's not?
It's not. You don't do that. And I'm terribly sorry for the brief pause there. But I just had to restart.
We're still working it out.
Oh, we have.
Yeah, we got a little clicker now. Yeah, we don't have to get up. You don't have to see Dave walk the fuck around the table.
I don't have to do that anymore.
Yeah, we're getting profesh.
Big facts. What do you got in your book there of shit you want to talk about there?
I don't know. It's I got a lot of things that are misspelled. One says crazy parent stories, drug stories, growing up Jehovah's Witness, homelessness and squatting stories, which I was kind of excited to talk about because I know you grew up kind of hard. There was a point in my life where I was just basically living in a warehouse with no fucking running water.
A warehouse? That's really fucking uncomfortable.
Bathing with air conditioning water. And we built like a shanty in the back. Yeah, so...
No, please, let's go. How did you end up on the streets?
Not working. And then alcoholism. And when you combine those two...
It's a good combination.
And you just want to fucking drink and party and be the cool guy every day...
Yeah.
You wind up living in a fucking warehouse.
Well, you're a very cool guy, so that worked out.
I was the coolest guy in the homeless shelter. I was hands down the best looking guy at the soup line.
So you get... Did you get kicked out of your original abode?
Actually, we upgraded to an abandoned building.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, my question is, what initially gets you on the streets is... Were you living with Pops? Were you living with Papa Bear?
Yeah, no, we were all, me and my dad, we're all squatting at, in a basement. And there's a funny story about that basement because one time, it was like a dank-ass fucking basement. There's TV, there's a couch, but it's all concrete. It smells a little. They wound up finding, a fucking dead rat there one time.
Sounds about right.
Stephanie slept over there one time, right? And it was me and my dad and then Steph. And then what happened was me and my dad went upstairs because there was these stairs to the first floor.
Okay.
And we were in the kitchen, and then we hear just... And then we look outside, and we see the sheriffs out there. And what happened?
This is an abandoned house?
This was like a realtor building that we were staying in the basement.
Okay.
So the guy allowed us to stay in the basement as long as we worked for $25 a day.
Okay.
So the sheriffs knock on the door. Stephanie answers, and they want me, right?
Okay.
And they're looking for me, and then the sheriff is saying, "Where's Jason Baumlin?" And it was sleeping, and when she woke up, I wasn't there. So she's like, "I don't know." And they're like, "No, you fucking know. Where is he?" And me and my dad are just upstairs, not moving, like some fucking Anne Frank Gestapo thing, where they're just
Jay Frank hanging from the
Jay Frank
or hiding from the Nazis,
fucking hiding from the Gestapo,
and they started beating Steph's ass.
Nah, they didn't start beating her up.
Okay.
But what they did was they stayed there for a little while, and they kept like kind of pushing her, kind of interrogating her.
Right, and she genuinely didn't know where you were though.
My baby didn't say a fucking thing, yo, and
Ride or
that's
die.
how I knew that was
Ride
my
or
girl.
die.
Yeah. So then they left right after about
but also
25.
snitches get stitches.
That's right. But so they left after about 25 minutes, something like that.
Okay.
So we
Terrifying
go
25,
downstairs.
white knuckling 25 minutes,
Yeah,
I'm sure.
So we go downstairs, and Stephanie's like, "What the fuck was that about? Where were you?" And then we told her, we're upstairs hiding,
That's
and
all.
Frank style,
Right.
But I was like, "You're my girl. I love that you didn't say anything." She said, "Well, I might have if I really knew where the fuck you were."
Well, all right. That's kind of okay. So we established that she was a ride or die, but not by choice.
Yeah, she
Not
was
by
riding or
choice.
dying because she didn't know where the fuck I was, dude.
Okay,
But
all
I
right.
think she wouldn't have said anything. Stephanie don't take no shit from anybody, you know?
Okay, that's fair.
She's like,
That's fair.
Yeah. So, but I know you grew up.
Yeah.
I mean, were you like, was it that bad for you?
No, it
Or
wasn't
there was
that
any
bad.
points where you were like squatting or?
Yes, definitely. When I was a kid, I didn't want to go to school and I didn't want to get a job. So my mom was like, "Get the fuck out then." And I was like, "Makes sense." So I got out. I lived on my buddy's couch for about like 4 days, but he was an early bird, so he would wake up at 6:30 and jump on me. And that's how I'd wake up to him and his dogs, and then he'd make me work all day. And wasn't trying to do that, all right? I was 17 years old. I'm not trying to work. He wanted me to build him a walkway and shit. Not happening.
Yeah,
so.
you're like an indentured servant.
Yeah.
That's the same thing with that dude who was letting us live in the warehouse in the fucking basement in the abandoned house.
What did you have to do?
$25 a day.
To do what?
Like fucking rake leaves or
Just
like
upkeep
clean
the property?
some of his properties.
Okay.
Yeah, but then also at the same time we sometimes we just wouldn't.
Yeah.
Sometimes he'd be like, "Go do this," and we'd be like, "Nah."
What'd you do with
that's
that
all right."
$25 a day?
Oh, booze.
Yeah,
booze
okay.
or cocaine.
That's good.
Whatever,
Good. All right, there you go.
Just something to make the
day a little bit better.
Yeah, a little bit easier.
Because it was hard.
It was hard.
It was hard. I was not.
It was rough
Some
living,
of the
dude.
darkest-
We were eating like, fucking 7-Eleven dumpster sandwiches.
Dunkin' Donuts.
Dunkin' Donuts throws away the stuff from the
Yes,
night
they
before.
do. If you're homeless right now and you're listening to this show, you can go to
Go
Dunkin'
right
Donuts.
now to your local 7-Eleven at about 6 a.m., 7 a.m.
Yep.
You'll get the leftover tuna sandwiches
From the previous day. It's
day.
kind of better than Dunkin' Donuts because Dunkin' Donuts, if you get the bagels, it's all good. But mostly you're just eating donuts, which sounds great until all you're eating is donuts. And
You're
you've got
just eating
nothing of nutritional
stale,
value.
glazed
and
donuts.
it's just sugar and you're nauseous.
my
But yeah,
God.
Mama said get out. And so I lived with my buddy for a little bit. Eventually I left there because there was a heroin addict around the way that my cousin, who was also homeless, was like, "Hey, dude, we can live at that guy's house." And I was like, heroin addict or manual labor? Heroin addict. That's exactly what happened. So, and we had a little bit of a weird thing with him. He was out there raking the lawn at 3 a.m. But what ends up happening is he goes to jail because, heroin addict shit. And we suddenly get a whole house.
Yeah. That happened to me one time too. I can't believe that happened to both of us.
Seems to be a pretty
Mine
common
was a
thing.
little old lady though.
Well, she didn't
went
deserve
to the
it, Jay.
hospital and I fucking
Just took her shit over, huh?
no rent for a year, baby.
Yeah, well, what happens is when you don't pay for things, which, I learned the hard way, the heat gets shut off and the electricity gets shut off.
See, but the thing is, when you've been doing this for so long, you know that they legally can't do some things around some times. Like
so you learned squatters' laws.
Oh, I know squatters' laws, dude. I had the one guy who we were the indentured servant. We're staying at one of his properties, like legitimately, and then he came in because we fucking didn't pay rent for months, and he's like, "You need to get out of here." I was like, No, Playboy, you need to go file an eviction notice.
Oh my God!
Right? Okay, so you got to go do that, and then what's gonna happen is that you're gonna go to court. I'm not gonna show up. You'll win by default, but the thing is, my dad knows the constable in Perth Amboy, so we get buried at the bottom. So by the time he gets the court notice, the verdict, and then the constable burying our shit, we knew we'd have another 5 to 6 months.
You're a terrible human.
Dude,
that is a terrible human thing to do.
Out. Yeah, we had this good.
Well, I lived there for a little while. We had a never-ending party because the guy, well, it ended at some point. The guy, the heroin addict, he went to jail right before my birthday, which, by the way, is coming up in 2 days, guys. So when this episode
Happy birthday,
launches,
bro.
thank you
Is
very
today
much.
your birthday?
No, on the 7th. Today's the 5th.
Okay.
This
What's
episode will be
Tuesday?
out.
Tuesday?
So Tuesday, yeah. I'll be 30. Finally hitting that. Thank you very much.
To you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Now, my cousin's birthday is in August. My birthday's in July.
Perfect.
This guy goes away at the end of June.
Interesting.
And now, I don't like that button, Jay. I gotta tell you.
That's not for me. That's for the people.
No, that's for the person or two that told you Dave talks too long.
It was everybody.
I had 35 people say you carry the show on your back, Dave.
I had everybody say
a strong back.
They were like, "Boy, Jay, your fucking legs must be killing you because you're carrying the show. You're my favorite part."
Now, okay, let me chop it up real quick. Then let me speed it up.
Let's go.
Let me talk fast.
Let's go. God damn it.
So the guy goes to jail, and we have a summer-long party, and it takes about 2 months. Well, it took about 2 months for them to turn the power off on us. So every day it was 30 packs of Pabst Blue Ribbon and a bunch of weed.
Amen.
Strangers in the house all the time, getting fucked up. There was fights and crazy altercations and all this good stuff. And then winter came, and the lights went off, and depression crept in, man, like an old friend. And
started burning chairs in the corner of the room.
Yeah, started burning chairs in the backyard. The heroin addict had a basement full of doors.
Perfect.
Yeah, so it made for really good backyard fires. But
kindling, yep.
People stopped coming around when it was cold, Jay. People stopped coming around when there was no climate control on the inside of the house. Can you believe that shit? People
that were
supposed to be
pieces of shit,
fucking friends that were there for our 30 packs and our weed and our place that they could do whatever the fuck they wanted.
And they played you like that.
They stopped coming around, Jay. As soon as things got cold. Oh, Dave, it's the same temperature inside as it is outside.
Well, drink some fucking liquor and you'll warm up.
You don't need a refrigerator, pussies, because everything is refrigerated. And the doo-doo, it piled up in the toilet real high till we stopped using that.
Yeah, that'll happen. And we used to like shit in a bag that was inside of so we had a toilet, but we would put a plastic bag in there, and then you shit in the plastic bag, and then you tie it up, and then we threw it in the back of the building. Yeah. And dude, by the time we left, there was about 300 shit bags back.
Just 3 stories worth of shit.
Gross, dude. It was a fucking hazmat's worst nightmare. It was bad.
It gets bad and gets dark and it gets depressing. Great experience though.
Oh, dude, it gave me character.
Yeah, 100%.
Because like every time I turn on a hot shower or flush a toilet bowl, I'm legitimately grateful. And the crazy thing is that never goes away.
No, it doesn't.
It hasn't gone away from me. Like when I go and like take a shower, or come home and the house is nice and it's clean and it smells, and it's just, I'm like, I can't believe it that this never goes away.
Yeah,
that feeling of gratitude hasn't like worn off, and I haven't lived like that in 30. I'm turning 36 in October. That was probably, I was about 25, 26 when that party stopped.
It's a little late there, Jay.
Yeah, I didn't get my license till about 29. It's a good thing, though. I probably would have killed somebody in a DUI.
Probably. Yeah, that it doesn't go away, though. That perspective. It's like no matter what happens, if we have like a hard day, or something unexpected happens, recently like the tire blew, we had to get that changed, and it was like a bummer because we had to come out of pocket for something we didn't expect.
The day could always be way worse.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
No.
It just does. Like, I had to pay I got a car that's paid off.
I know. I got money in my bank account.
What are we talking? Like,
weird.
It's so hard to bum me out about that type of shit. But yeah, I think it's I almost feel like a lot of people would benefit from being just homeless just for a little while.
Just get a little taste.
Yeah, I would say 3/4 of a year will do it to you.
That's not bad. Yeah.
That's not bad. Yeah, and that's a few bags of dumpster donuts.
Some dirty ass 7-Eleven sandwiches.
It was a bummer when I would go to get the donuts, and they also threw the coffee grinds in that bag.
Yeah, that was pretty rough. And then you'd have to fight some of the other homeless people.
Well,
they'd be like, "Hey, this is my fucking dumpster." Be like, "Whoa, bro."
We were young and spry.
My dumpster.
We were young and spry still. We had a lot of youth to sacrifice on fighting homeless people.
Yeah. Well, I gotta say, I definitely like that topic because I liked how we're now jotting down memories in these like journals, my dream journal, But I really like this gift. This was like really practical. I think it'd be really good.
I like my gift. I don't know if you guys can see that.
Can anybody see that?
I am small and sensitive, but also fight me. And it's a black cat with a knife, which I love because I'm not a very big person, and I do think I am very sensitive. I'm very empathetic.
Yeah,
I
but
can feel,
also fight me.
also fight me.
Yeah.
Also fight me.
Got a nice right hand.
I like that.
I got
That's
that.
a very nice mug.
I got that for you because
Thank you very
I
much.
care.
Thank you.
Yeah, and I thought you got me this journal because I got you that mug, and then you felt like a piece of shit.
No, I said it on the last episode. It was like I was searching for a while, and every fucking thing I found was covered in flowers. I just wanted a nice, like, it's leather.
Oh yeah, that looks like
It's
something
nice.
Mark Twain would have written.
Yeah, I did. I just wanted,
like
like even the inside cover kind of. Well, it's not. No, it's not bad. It's pretty neutral.
Yeah, it's pretty. It's
but
pretty.
I just wanted to find something that was normal. I'm not to say that women aren't normal. Okay, that's not.
It wasn't over.
That's not
overly done.
That's it. I just wanted something neutral. And something that didn't have
nice.
a vibe to it.
Yeah, and I'll fucking use it forever. I remember when we were watching TV.
Yeah, because it'll definitely take you forever to write that much shit down.
Oh yeah, I remember when we were watching like TV or whatever, and I got like a text message like, Brendan Chubb has coronavirus. I was like, oh, that's got to be the fucking topic. So if you see it in the journal, it's got like a star next to it.
Yeah, I do. I do the same thing. I put a little star.
That's
a little asterisk.
the hot topic.
You know what I did want to talk about, which is now I'm gonna go fast and loose with this, all right? And you guys could fact
I wouldn't
check
have
this
it
for me.
any other way.
But apparently
Okay.
the cast of Big Mouth, which to me has always been a
Oh
very
my god, I heard about this morning.
questionable fucking show. Number one, I gotta
actually
be honest
love
with
that
you.
show.
I couldn't get down with it. This was like
The writing is really good.
I mean, yeah, that's one thing, but this shit came out
but yeah, it definitely
after
is
the
some
Epstein
Biden
thing.
shit. Yeah.
Yeah, after the Epstein thing, I became hyper vigilant about anything that reminded me even slightly of pedophilia because your boy thinks that Hollywood is riddled with it, which the evidence kind of supports.
Honestly,
That's true.
the more that I'm seeing stuff, the more I'm like, oh my god, this is riddled with pedophilia, and also there might be lizard people.
There could be lizard people.
There could be
I
lizard people.
hope there's not lizard people because I can't fight
Joe
lizard
Rogan
people.
is a lizard person.
How do you
heard
fight
it
a
here
lizard
first.
person? If a lizard person, think about it,
fuck
Jay.
a lizard person.
I don't think they're very fast.
Dude, I
Very
don't care.
strong.
I'm tactical, bro. A lizard person doesn't know how to handle himself.
You
like
think
on
about
the
the
ground.
amount
My
of-
jiu-jitsu
That might be
is
true.
so much better than any lizard person's ground
But
game.
the amount of fast twitch muscle,
It's
in a
insane. I
lizard-
got to get his back.
You gotta get his
Gotta
back.
get his back.
I think if
And then
one
I just
bursted
sink in that rear
right
naked.
now, I don't like. I kind of feel like if one bursted in right now, you'd sacrifice me. You'd push me to the front.
Definitely.
Give me like
I would shove you
give me
in the way of
push
a
kick.
lizard person.
Yeah,
Yeah.
push kick straight to
No.
the lizard person.
You know
I
what?
can
Actually,
see
I
it
would
right
turn
now. If
to
you
you.
just you would turn to me.
I would turn to you and be like, let's do this.
And then I do
we'd
the clap
like that.
and then you
I'd
throw me.
fucking throw you.
I know. And I would see because I'm a big softy. I'd go, yes, allyship.
You'd be like, yes, Jay wants to
This is
team
gonna be
up like
awesome.
Double Dragon.
And that would be the last thought that I had before being devoured
Eaten
alive.
dick first by a lizard
By a
person.
lizard. I just hope they're not real because that's a big fucking problem if lizard people are real. Now, I'm not one of the people that thinks lizard
Alex
people are
Jones just became a subscriber of our show.
Interdimensional child molesters. Psychic vampires.
The frogs are turning frogs gay.
I a long time ago I used to listen to him when I was like 16, and then I was like, because it was like the first thing I ever cared about politics, and then I was like, oh, this guy's fucking bananas as shit.
Oh, he's banana sandwich, bro.
Super interesting, super entertaining to watch though.
Oh,
That
for sure.
motherfucker is hilarious, man. He should be that guy is very.
And what
funny.
we're saying is Alex Jones is linked to Big Mouth.
And well, also Alex Jones, if you want to come on the show, you've got an open door invitation.
I don't want him knowing where I live.
Any day of the week.
Don't
Mr.
want him
Jones.
knowing where I live.
But the guys from Big Mouth, which always kind of, I watched 2 episodes and I was like, dude, the whole show is about kids being horny, and it just feels fucking
It's
weird.
a little weird when they're like 12.
I don't like it. But what happened recently is that to remedy the strife and the oppression that the black community is feeling in regards to police brutality and systemic racism.
Yeah, that celebrities are just doing stupid shit now for some reason.
Dude, and is it me or is it because nobody's producing anything right now and they
No,
have nothing to do?
between the coronavirus and everything, the world being on fire.
They need attention. They need something to look at me,
just
which is what
insane.
we're look at us. Look at us.
Yeah, this is what we did.
Don't look at them. Look at us.
This spawned out of that.
But also, I can't. It's so one of the people, I forget what her name is. Don't fucking care. She decided to no longer voice her character.
That's the girl who plays my niece Denise in in the Kroll show. I know who you're talking about. That girl. Yeah, she voices.
I thought her name was Missy or something. like that.
And her character is half black girl, half Jew.
Half
and
Jew, yeah.
she's a Jew in real life.
So, yeah, she's a Jew in real life. So
just,
she's got half of it down, but she doesn't have the other half. But she's decided that she has... It was a weird terminology she used to describe what she did to the black community. It was like she aided in the erasure, as in like to erase a black voice and its ability to voice a black character. She aided in the erasing of... And so, to remedy that, she's going to step down and allow for I guess a half Jew, half black person to voice Missy.
Who's gonna fucking do it? Sammy Davis Jr.?
I've got no idea. I don't know who that is.
Lenny Kravitz.
Lenny Kravitz. I do know who Lenny Kravitz is, and we need to get Lenny Kravitz on Big Mouth
to do the voice. Yeah.
But
no, that's why I love Andrew Schultz. He talks about this stuff and he's just he gives it so good where he's like, what is you doing for the black community? They're like, all they want is to not get killed by cops, and if that should happen, the cops should be prosecuted. Why are you stealing the shine off of that movement and doing and then when they had all the celebrities like, I'm responsible. Who's the one guy?
I didn't see that
from Breaking Bad, dude. His voice
Bryan
is so
Cranston.
I'm responsible.
Bryan Cranston?
No. The other guy who plays Jesse.
Really?
Yeah, he went on there. It was a bunch of like B-list celebrities that were like, I'm responsible.
Ew, really?
Kesha went
That's
on
like
there.
when fucking the coronavirus busted out and they all started singing the Beatles.
Oh my
Bro,
God.
I don't fucking care.
God.
I don't care.
And the thing is,
I don't watch that and go like, oh, thank goodness somebody's doing. Don't fucking point at the... Don't hit the button, Jay. Oh my God. But I don't feel, it doesn't make me feel any fucking better about the situation when that's happening.
No, because they're a bunch of morons who have handlers, and if their handler's not around, they don't know what to do.
So they start doing stupid shit. What was the song that they sang, by the way? Because it was kind
Imagine,
of like...
by John Lennon.
Imagine there's no God, right? That's what they say. Imagine there's no God, or something like that. And I was like, geez, that's kind of...
It's Imagine by John Lennon. It's
but one of the lines,
popular song.
One of the lines was, Imagine there's no God. And
it's
it just kind of
easy
felt...
if you try.
Yeah, it just kind of felt a little bit weird because I was like, geez, that seems a little... But the whole
dark.
thing was weird. It was all fucking... Like, what are you guys doing? Who are you uplifting? Like, if my grandma just... I honestly think if my fucking grandma died of coronavirus... and I suddenly was scrolling through my feed and saw that video,
I might punch a hole in the monitor or throw my phone
I'd be
across the street.
fucking infuriated.
Probably.
Like, good fucking job. Imagine all the people, thank you so much. I would be fucking fuming if I saw that.
You're sweating and you got a vein just protruding in your head. And also you do this thing where you did that last time when you were talking about Rogan where you're like, oh, you want to taste? I was like, what the fuck is that?
And I was squeezing my titties.
Yeah, and I was like, what the fuck?
I gotta find that clip.
What is he doing? This is a character I've never seen. I don't think I like that.
Don't like that video. Give me my sweat rag back, please.
Oh God, it's so wet.
Don't touch that.
It's so gross.
But dude, it is. Speaking of gross, it's so fucking gross when these celebrities chime in to do some shitty little bare minimum effort. Meanwhile, they're loaded.
Oh, they got money.
They're loaded.
Yeah. They get paid a lot to do something that, like, it's funny because I forgot who said it, but they were like, you're playing a character. You're not that person. You could play that person, but in real life, you're just a weird actor person.
That's it. You're a pretender.
You're a professional pretender.
Make believe. Now, that's not to say that I don't love.
Well, they didn't do a very good job playing make believe when they did the I'm sorry thing with the fucking celebrity.
I'm sorry. That's like, remember when South Park did the BP thing? When the BP oil spill happened?
Where he's like,
sorry.
Sorry. And then it's him laying on a fucking bear rug with no shirt. Sorry.
Dude, it's fucking really gross, man. And the other thing about, these, because it's happened to more than one, apparently in The Simpsons, the same thing's happening.
Yeah, they're making like white guys, voice actors who are white guys do like, they do black roles on The Simpsons.
Yeah, but they're
like Dr. Hibbert. There's a white guy that does his voice. Carl, a white guy, does his voice.
But now they're doing public apologies and they're stepping down to allow for black people to fill the roles. And the only thing that annoys the fuck... Well, there's several things. Why am I... It annoys me because it's not changing anything.
Nope, not at all. But they think they're doing a service.
Yeah.
That's the thing. Be like, you're so fucking delusional.
Yeah.
That you think like, oh no, this'll be good.
This'll fix it.
This is gonna fix.
But they
this
just
is, this
want
is gonna
their
help.
name wrapped up in the situation in a positive light. They need attention. They're exploiting this situation to do some holier than thou bullshit. And the thing is, at the end of the day, you are voicing imaginary characters. You are voicing cartoon characters. Hey, I hate to tell you this. Missy, she's half Jew, she's half black. She's also fucking 12. And none of you are 12. Every fucking buddy.
You're taking the job of 12-year-olds.
They all need to step down.
It's just...
Every single fucking one of you creepy pieces of shit with your creepy piece of shit show about kids. Don't you press that fucking button, Jay.
Does anybody else feel like that was going a little long?
I'm sorry.
You were going way,
damn it, man.
You were going way too hot, and you really started going on a rant.
I'm running a little hot.
And I got to
here.
stop you before
can't stop
we
the
get
rant.
DMs like, hey, guys, love the show, but Jesus Christ, Dave, calm down.
That's you on multiple accounts. Sending yourself
Never.
DMs.
Never.
About the length of my rants. Now, I don't feel that I have much more to say about that.
Glad you calmed down.
I needed to take a breath there.
The energy was going real high
It
in here.
upsets me.
You're sweating.
You're getting me there again, Jay.
You got that thing on your head.
Don't point at that thing on my head, Jay.
Sorry, it's a fucking vein.
I got a lot of real estate in this area.
Yeah, it's starting to peel back a
and
little bit.
there are some anomalies there.
Yeah.
That I wish you would not draw attention
that vein, boy.
Don't. I think I'm also losing.
And you could have used a little foundation because you are shiny. You're shiny from here. So I imagine that the fucking camera's going to pick up some sheen.
I'm trying to find dry spots in this paper towel.
Forget it. Just start wiping it with the bottom of your
t-shirt.
Yeah.
No. I got to take this off as soon as I get out of here because I cannot keep a white shirt white.
Yo, well, I just want you to know that I dressed up again for the show.
Thank you. And not only are you dressed up, but you switched the shoes up too.
Yeah,
like you're not a one-trick pony.
I got my dress boots on. Yeah,
you're not a one-trick pony.
Because I know it was a big thing for you.
It is a big thing
honestly,
for me.
we got to be a little bit more professional. I can't just show up with a fucking t-shirt and underwear.
I mean,
I know it is my house.
I know it's you and it's what you do if I'm not here and if the cameras aren't on. But I do appreciate. I mean, you look sharp. There's nothing wrong with it. You look nice.
I look like a 5-alarm fire. I know, man.
I don't know what you just said.
Definitely better looking.
You look nice. Well,
definitely your best looking friend.
That's fair.
Yeah, no, it's not even fair. It's
you haven't
accurate.
seen all my friends. You haven't seen all 6 of my friends.
I saw
Jay.
your boys the other day. If that's even close to the best of the best.
Now, that's not. He's a good man.
Some smoke shows. My brother, my boy Rich.
That's by proxy.
My boy Matt's
you were born
pretty
into
on the
that.
eyes. Yeah.
You were born into that.
Yeah.
Look, I like to
Got
keep.
lucky.
I've been the handsome guy in the room for too long. All right, maybe it's time for me
to. Then you hang out with me, and then you know right where you are in the world.
I know I'm still good. It's like, man, I'm still good.
No,
doesn't matter where I go.
I don't think so.
I can feel the sweat pouring.
And you know what? I know you're nervous when you come in. You see me. You got to look up at me.
I don't have to look up at you.
And you're like, geez. Jesus,
you know, I walked out of my
He's
apartment
nice
today.
And wide. What have you been doing? Obviously, been not skimping out on back day.
Too wide.
Skimping out on back day.
I walked out of my apartment today, and one of my neighbors who was screaming unabashedly at their child who was in a diaper in the hallway.
Yeah.
Stopped for a brief moment.
It's projects, baby.
And went, "Oh, you look nice," and I said thank you.
Gave her a kiss,
and then I walked away. Really,
and then you went about it.
But I think my wife heard that because she was saying goodbye to me, and as she shut the door, she heard the girl across the hallway go, "You look nice."
Oh.
And I said thank you, and it's good. A little healthy
and then
competition
Sydney and
is
her
good.
just got into a fight. There's
fist fight.
hair pulling and like elbows.
You know, I used to tell my wife like, "Hey, you should take some martial arts stuff. Like, it's fun."
I've been trying to get Stephanie to learn jiu-jitsu. I just wanted to like learn a couple things.
Yeah,
just a couple things.
I think you're like me.
Nope.
In that
hard pass.
When you do something that you think is really good, you can't help but tell other people to do the thing too.
I'm a fighter, man. I love
bother
this shit,
everybody.
You know?
Like, you should do boxing. You should do podcasts.
I don't think that's the. See, with that, I don't like, because I like kind of being like a superhero, being able to do something.
Oh, you like to hoard the things?
Yes,
I don't.
I like to hoard power
communist.
over people. But with my wife, I would like for her to know like a little bit of jiu-jitsu. It'd be nice, you know. And I think we figured it out.
I don't know if we
transition seamlessly.
I'm gonna get up and check this one out because I'm not too sure. And if we lose a few seconds, it's not that bad.
Well, here we go. It's the Jay Show. We're giving the people what they want. But all in all, I like the idea of this journal. I like being able to jot down all these things. There's so many.
Fucking sweating. I don't know why that thing says 17 seconds.
Oh, here we go. This is one I jotted down. Ready? Robert Paul Champagne. Somebody's gonna kill him, and your mom's house is gonna be like the Jenny Jones show.
The Jenny Jones show. What a throwback.
Remember what happened when that dude, a gay guy, told this one straight dude that he was like in love with them? Then they went back home, and then that guy fucking shot and killed the gay dude. He revealed his crush on him. Yeah, and then you got Robert Paul Champagne telling people where he lives to come and just have sex with him.
The world's a different place now, Jay.
It's absolutely bonkers.
Here, do me a favor.
Dude.
Carry the show for another 30 seconds, real quick. While
I carry the show constantly. So what's another fucking 30 seconds, Dave? But once again, we gotta have that video, bro. And I don't think we got it. Either way.
I don't know what it's doing, but it doesn't matter.
Yep, it don't matter. We're about wrapped up here anyway.
Oh, my ass is sweating.
You got that swamp ass?
I got a little bit of swamp ass,
It starts at your head and goes all the way through to your ass.
It actually starts at my ass, and then it slowly, so I get moist from the hips up.
Well, I think it's about that time, Dave.
Is it? How long have we gone? What time is it?
Well, seeing as the entire end of this podcast was a complete shit show with the camera, I think we don't need to.
Fine.
I don't think we should.
Actually,
these people need to endure anymore.
Fine. You know, yeah, I don't think I have much else to say. Was there anything else you wanted to talk about in your dream journal?
Nope, that pretty much handled it. The last, I would have to say 15 minutes were a total bomb. But
no, what did we talk about?
I don't even remember. It's going to get better from here.
Morgan Freeman.
Freeman having sex with his granddaughter.
With his step-granddaughter.
Yeah, and then your mom's house is going to be like Jenny Jones.
Do you think she was into that?
The granddaughter and Morgan Freeman?
Yeah.
I don't know. If I was his grandson...
Would you
and Morgan Freeman came on to me?
What about a female version of Morgan Freeman? If you were to swap genders,
like Diane Lane was like my step grandmother.
Let me go ahead and look at Diane Lane because
I don't know. She was in like Unfaithful. Yeah.
Is Morgan Freeman a smoke show though? Like
he's got that buttery voice.
He does have a buttery voice.
Yeah.
Diane Lane. Okay, nothing wrong with Diane Lane.
She's gorgeous, dude. That's what I'm saying. So
she's born in 65. Let's bring up some
great year.
Wow, I mean, fucking like fine wine.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. Okay,
that's what I'm saying. So she's your grand.
If she's my step grandma,
yeah,
I'm clapping cheeks.
Oh, Jesus.
Hey,
and just like that, we got a new demographic. Step grandmothers just tuned into the DJ VW podcast.
That's right. If you want to send us any fan mail, there's going to be keep an eye out for Bad Friends. The Andrew Santino and Bobby Lee show, because at some point there is a picture edited into a montage as Andrew Santino is going to sing, I believe, probably some America song.
And it's going to be your boy.
And it's going to be me. It's going to be me in small star-spangled underwear, surrounded by fireworks, as I often am.
Perfect. Surrounded by the 2 fireworks that exploded,
and all two of them really let me down there, Jay. Now, surrounded by fireworks and in a denim vest with no.
It's America, sir.
No top. I had to make it raw. I had to make it real. I had to make it pop so that maybe it would stand out a little bit. So this is all just an attempt at promotion. But I am willing to put my cheeks on the line.
You're welcome, guys.
Yeah,
that's your boy Jay.
This is
tune into Bad Friends and see Dave in his underwear. In short, I fucked him on the fireworks, and let's hope your mom's house doesn't get Jenny Jones.
And if you love us, don't forget to like and subscribe, but also like and subscribe.
Thank you guys very much. This is
Jay,
and he's
sweet
Dave,
America.
and